We had 3-1 win today against Rushden Diamonds. What are your thoughts on the game?
After the first half, it's why you do your homework. You know which way the lad's going for the pen. It's never a pen, but you give the information, and if the lads listen to it, which Skip does, he saves the pen as soon as it was given. I fancied him to save it, which is nice for once, because you're not just shooting in the dark against a good player, but everyone has their side, and if he scored plenty of goals that side from the spot, more often than not, it's going to happen again. And then I think for about 5 minutes spell after that, we looked like we were getting the rust off from Tuesday night, and then after that, we a little bit more quality in the final third. I think we scored 4 or 5 in the first half. Second half started all right, started pretty well. Again, a little bit more quality, scored 2 or 3 pretty quickly. And then all of a sudden you decide to turn it into their game. We go a little bit longer, and you make the game a basketball match. A great finish from the lad to make it 2-1. And then, listen, he's got a lot of making up to do. Getting sent off, it's 3rd time this year. So, regardless if people are saying he hasn't done much or this, that and the other, he's flicked something out, and you give people a decision. And it's going to be, 5 games? Missed however many already now, probably 10 games for his suspension. Not good enough, not acceptable. So we need to have a conversation, and we'll go from there.
I think it was when we talked after the Warwick game, you said you wanted to spread the goals out a bit more. Obviously 3 different scores today, Tristan, Elliott. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
We're always expansive. We're always enjoyable to watch, especially when we're in flow, so it's good to see lads that are actually getting across the back post. You get an Elliott up the pitch, we attack with the fullbacks, as you said on Tuesday. Betsy got his, and it wasn't Tris. Tris got his tonight. So listen, I enjoy watching us play when we click, but we could have made that game a lot easier for ourselves. A little bit of quality. I think you've probably 3, 4, 5 up at half time. Even if they do score, I think 3, 4, 5, 1, and game's pretty much done. And it's just a pretty mundane second half. You just move them about. Whereas they've got a lifeline. We should have scored at the start of the second half. We didn't. They get in at 2-1, and then they're always going to have that kick. And great finish again as soon as Tris went through. Fancied him to go and score. And then you make the last however many minutes of the game interesting by silly outbursts. And as simple as that.
Were you limited? Obviously, the Rushden goal, great finish. Were you pleased about how you limited the chances ahead?
After the first 10 minutes, I was. After the first 10 minutes, I think O'Toole goes through, tries to dink Kingy. I think the player of his quality was disappointed that he's probably not done better with that, or tried to slam it home. The penalty, obviously, they're going to be disappointed that he missed, but I believe that he'd save it straight away, especially thinking that is his side in terms of the Bruno. Then after that, I thought we dominated, and it disappointed me because I thought we started the second half well, dominated 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then just turned the game into something that it didn't need to be. And from a positive from it, I asked them to get 3 points today, and we go into Tuesday looking to get 3 points again. Obviously, we don't have to change the side too much going into Tuesday, because obviously the suspension won't happen until next Saturday. But he owes us a big performance on Tuesday.
And just a word on Tuesday's opponents, Rugby Borough. How are you feeling heading into that one?
Good side. They just fell off a little bit of a cliff. They started really well. They started life at this level of football really, really good. And they've got some good players in there. They play a similar brand of footballer to ourselves. And I think it'll be a good game to watch. So on a Tuesday night, we need as many people down here as possible, because it felt a lot better today. I don't know how many people were here, but when you have the young boys coming in and seeing that, and it's good for the lads. It's really good for the lads, and it just feels a bit more like a football game. And them getting stick, us getting stick, it's part and parcel of football, but it's what makes everyone love the game. So hopefully we can get a few down on a midweek and get what the club deserves.
Cheers, bro.
Thank you very much.